Rehabs, if you follow the program, it works 100%. Remember the doctor, and then after 2 days unaacha. Yes. If you do not follow the program, umeanza kusikia nafuu, don't blame the program. But the work of doing is me. That's why if somebody tells you, bring your person to my rehab, bring them to me for counseling, I can change them. I can make them change. HEPA. Nobody has that power. Unless labda weni wale wa kuguza watu na hiyo ni story ya. And then on the economy, I am not anti-alcohol. I am anti-wheat. I am anti-Mira. Mira is a program for another time. Yeah? Because at the end, the Mira farmers, mushike tu hiyo shamba ni yenu, crop ni yenu. Remember when it was banned overnight in Somalia? Na Mira imeshafika Wilson. A guy just wakes up and says, Europe, it's being banned. One day you'll wake up, you have nowhere to take your Mira. And Gava, you know, is Gava. People think Gava is a person. Gava is you and I. You'll have nowhere to take that Mira, no usaidizi, etc. Tafuta cash crops sahi. Heroin, cocaine, etc. Yes. But pombe, for those who are not in the 10-15% who have that predisposition, kunywa na plan.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Kunywa na plan. Because we also need people who drink to help us. Help the ones who have got caught up in alcoholism and other drug addiction to help themselves.
Okay.
Unaona? So, for the economy, if you can drink safely, etc. However, here is the kicker. The alcohol industry is sustained on underage drinking, drunkards, and alcoholics. If alcoholics, drunkards, and underage people stop drinking, hiyo biashara itaanguka.
Oh.
That is the catch-22.
Sawa sawa. And I take it, let me clarify that by drinking safely, David does not mean drinking before curfew. Alafu, hii kitu ya shortcut, set a thief to catch a thief. Thank you for clarifying that. Nilikuwa nafikiria walikuitia Joe Mushiri. Na coming to you, Venus.
Yes.
Before we let you go, kwa hii mambo ya alcoholism, solutions. Solutions. Of course, tumeambia watu don't start, but we have to accept. Watu watakunywa pombe, si ndio? Na we'll talk about drinking safely, right? What's the way forward? Kwa ule mtu mmoja atasikiza ya kusaidika before parting shot ya 1 minute.
I think David and I have brought out the solution. In one word, it is you.
Thank you.
You have the willpower. And then one thing that I always say, and maybe David will affirm this because probably he found what he was missing. You know, I always say addiction is not, it should not be stigmatized. Addiction is about someone looking for a connection. Okay? There's always that thing that is missing in your life, an element. Remember I said we all have traumas, we all have, but one thing that I have seen even working in rehabs is the love. Let me tell you, ukiwa na mtu wako mwenye akona shida ya bangi nini, and you're there and you give them that love is able to transform them, to get that strong willpower to live that kind of behavior, that addiction. That is another solution. Number 3, he talked about rehabs. Unajua naonanga watu wakisema ati wacha tutafute ile rehab expensive, hiyo ndio inakaa it's workable. He said one thing, know how to look for ratings. And the 12 steps, I think he was talking about the 12 AA steps, you know, of recovery. If you follow those steps, let me tell you, utapona.
Okay.
Utapona. The only thing that I have with parents or families that push people to rehabs is you try to change someone. So, unakuta, like in his case, he said, ulienda India, sindio? Alijipata India. That was a way of trying, you know, maybe pia kujitolea ile aibu as family of, you know, atutaki kujulikana, you know. But I always say, at the end of the day, usijaribu kupush mtu kwa rehab kama ataki. Wacha mtu mwenye ajiseme. Just like he said, unaamka leo unasema mom, nipeleke rehab, I'm ready. So let's not try to manipulate people who are struggling with alcoholism into rehabilitations to try and change them. That has to come with them, but from them. But in the meantime, do your work. As a family member, support, love on this person, help them get the connection.
Okay.
Yes.
Sawa sawa, that's a very important point, the connection. Juu watu hata wanajua hapo nje hii Kenya huwezi penya bila connection. David, final word ya vile watu wanaweza kukupata, how you can help, alafu Venus, tufunge hii story.
I'll comment on, you cannot solve a problem if you don't know what the problem is. If you think the problem is apples, mtoto mdogo will not ask for spinach, they'll ask for hot dog. Mtoto mchanga will not kubali if you ask them, we have to give you inoculation, usipate polio, etc, lakini injection ni painful. Do we inject you or not? Obviously they'll say no. An addict will not wake and say, this is a good sunny day, I'm an addict, take me to rehab. An addict is your last born. This is what we say. Even if you have a 4-month-old baby and your husband or wife is an alcoholic, that is the last born kwa hiyo family. Because a baby is me. An addict is me. Okay. So you first sit down, leave the addict. We know their problem and we know the solution.
Okay.
You sit down as a family member and learn what is addiction. Okay? Once you know what the problem is, then you now know how to approach them. And helping an addict is more of what you should not do than what you should do.
Wazi. Asante sana. So where can the last bonds find you?
Hey, I like saying this. Google my name.
David Ogot.
David Ogot or goinghome.com trust.
Okay.
And
David Ogot on drugs.
Yeah, David Ogot on drugs. David Ogot Senior.
Okay.
Because my firstborn is David Ogot Junior.
Okay,
yes.
Okay. Oh, wanaezenda watafuta wapate David Ogot mwenye hajakuwa mlevi.
And just remember the shoes, eh?
Yes.
I have to. Pande ndio iko na shoes.
Hebu Mike zoom kwa hii.
Uliza kia?
Pandisha juu kidogo.
Uliza kiatu?
Bas.
Kawaida.
Bas.
If these shoes could talk. Yes.
Una play organ hii pombe ya huyu ilifika kwa viatu.
Because COVID is a big opportunity to help all the addicts in Kenya, and it's a window closing.
Sawa. Do you have time?
Wow.
Venus.
Well said. Personally, I go by the name The Mind Spa. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. You can just search for me. I do videos a lot. If anyone wants to be empowered through my videos, I'm on YouTube as well. But for those who need help, if you're out there and you're struggling, you can reach me on 0722 816167 or 0777 816177. Okay, please reach out, and as David has said, this is a time to help people. And if people could come out and really fund, because Mimi, anyway, let me just say that sometimes I'm overwhelmed, but people should come out. Let us fund mental wellness, because there are people who are willing. He has been doing this for long. Hiyo kiatu mazee, imagine.
Okay.
Yes.
Sawa.
Yes.
Asanteni sana. Please reach out to David Ogot na Venus Kyengo ama The Mind Spa tafadhali on all social media platforms. Find help for a loved one. Time ni kidogo najua, but we can extend this conversation to Nation FM 96.3 from 10 to 11 on Monday. Asanteni sana for joining us for this. Na asanteni sana, by the way, I didn't mention this, you're both here back. You're back here due to public demand. Wow. But that's it for the weekend edition. See you next week. My name is Dr. Kingori.